December 16th, 2023, and this video is called Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute Gave Up on Fukushima. Now, the reason why I say that is this is interesting. 4 years ago, that was a memory from 2019 that was shared just last week. And I question, why has there only been one test for Fukushima radiation in 2019 for the WHOI? I said, send a boat out. The oceans are dying, right? So I was curious what this link is, like the present day ones. I mean, this has been 4 years ago. So I click on it and look what happens. It's like, oops, sorry, the page doesn't exist. So it used to be that was the URL, radioactiveocean.org/results. Well, now they changed the site. Now instead of just results, it's current results. So that page, the other page is missing. They replaced it with a new one. Fine with me. Well, look at in 2011, they had the boat go out, California, Japan. Look at this, they went straight out there. Same in 2013. 2014, they kind of hung around the coast. 2015, same, but went to Hawaii. 2016, just the coast. 2017, the coast, Alaska, Hawaii. 2018, they did about a dozen of them along the coast of California. Now in 2019, it looks like that they only basically did one test right there. Now 2020, they did one in California, one in Alaska. Okay, that's it. That's right here is the combination of all the years combined. So 2020, you can't even count 2019 and 2020 because they did basically 3 tests over those years. But what I find fascinating is this Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute. Look at their revenues. For 2021, it's almost $300 million. Alexa, what is revenue?
Revenue is the income a company generates from its operations, consisting of sales of goods or services. It is the primary source of funds for businesses, helping them survive, grow, and generate profits. Understanding and managing revenue is crucial for business success.
Okay, look at, they're a nonprofit, a 501c3, right? With revenue in 1 year, almost $300 million. Here is, like, this is crazy. 2021, they got the most ever, $295 million. Look at these assets they have. Look at this, $700 million in assets. So this is what's crazy is, here is the filing form. They have to file. This is just for 2018. And what I find interesting is, look at these numbers. Now, this is a lot of gibberish numbers here, but the one that I think is the most fascinating is what they're paying these guys in this organization. Now, check this out. Here is everybody that, now these guys aren't getting paid. It looks like the treasurer isn't getting paid, the trustees, the chair of the board right there. But when you come down to the guys that are actually getting paid, which is the reportable compensation from the organization, right? The 1099s. Look at the president director is making $474,000. The legal affairs general counsel is making $300,000. The VP of OPS and the chief financial officer, $353,000. The director and VP of research, $317,000. Senior scientist, look at these numbers. This is 278, 262, 233. a senior scientist, 231. They're spending $3 million in salaries. And also this is what they're making compensation from the related organizations. Look at this. But this is actually coming from Woods Hole. $3 million in 1 year, right? And then you've got the business addresses. They're getting compensated $5 million, $4 million, $3 million, $2 million, $1 million to these organizations right here. So this is more numbers, but these numbers are just mind-blowing. Now, hold on 1 second. Let me show you something over here. Okay, now this is what I found here. Look at this. The president director, Mark Abbott, right? He's making base compensation $439,000, but look at, they're also giving him retirement and other deferred compensation, almost $200,000 for retirement. Non-taxable benefits, $42,000. So the total is $715,000 the president is making. And if you tally all these numbers right here, it's just incredible the amount of money that this company, this nonprofit organization is dealing with, right? So the reason why I bring that up, is their mission statement. The Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute is dedicated to advancing knowledge of the ocean and its connection with the Earth system through a sustained commitment to excellence in science, engineering, and education, and to the application of this knowledge to problems facing society. Now, what I'm saying is the biggest thing that we're facing society is Fukushima. If you've been under a rock, you will know or not know that Japan is dumping millions of gallons of radioactive water into the oceans. Now, that is poisoning our oceans, which is was contributing to the water cycle, which that's going to end up coming down in rain, polluting and contaminating our ground. So it's not the oceans that they're poisoning, it's also the whole natural system. So my thing is, where are the results? Now, with the millions of dollars that they're getting, can you believe this? That we will send you your results within a month of receiving your sample. We will also post the results in the public results page of our radioactive ocean. So they're trying to mobilize the community into fundraising to get samples of water that they could test. They want us to fundraise to get samples for them to test, and yet this organization has revenues up to $300 million. And so, how is it that this organization in 1 year is getting $300 million? So they've gotten over $1 billion, and yet they stopped in 2020 testing the water. And now more than ever, we should be testing it, because the water that they're dumping from Japan is going to end up on the West Coast and in the ocean. So how do you know what's going on with Fukushima if they stop testing for it? Considering they're making almost $1 billion in revenue over 10 years. So they'll test it, but we got to raise. It's right over here. We got to raise right here. We unfortunately do not have funding to ship and analyze samples and need your help to cover these expense costs. For shipments in the lower 48 states, this cost is $550 per sample. In Canada, Alaska, and Hawaii, it's $600. So, what in the world is going on over here? Our radioactive ocean, which is part of the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, a nonprofit corporation that's got $1 billion, and they stopped testing because, what, they don't have enough money? Give me a break. This is, I think, they should be audited or something, because this is crazy. There's their boats. There's the boat right there. I think it's just a big scam is what it is. This is a total money grab. Retirement trust for employees of the WHOI, Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute. Look at this. In 1 year, almost $9 million of all that money, grant money, donations, however the heck they're getting their money. Retirement trust for employees, $9 million a year. Look at this, cash. And now that should tell you everything. Yet, in 2020, they only had enough money to do 2 tests and then stopped. Where's 2021, 2022, 2023? I guess they don't have enough money.